What's poppin' schmopping, y'all? Welcome to my live. What's good? What's poppin' schmobbin'? So I'm in the building. I want to have a conversation. I told y'all that I was gonna come on here and we was gonna talk about some things. So that's definitely what we're going to be doing. Anyway, I hope that everybody is having a very blessed day today. And if you aren't, I'm gonna pray that you have a better day. So I want to come in here and I want to have a conversation about all the little small things that have been taking place. Y'all know now I know, look, I don't think I did my Charlie Kirk reading on here. And if you guys want to go and view my Charlie Kirk reading, it's on my channel, The Cosmic Honey. All right. They really thought they did a really good job at hiding my Charlie Kirk reading. So in the reading, I believe I talk about Tyler Robinson, and I talk about how Tyler Robinson was not responsible for what happened to him. Yeah, so if y'all are looking like, well, she don't have a Charlie Kirk reading on here, I don't think I did a Charlie Kirk reading on here. My Charlie Kirk reading went on my other channel. So if you haven't checked out my Charlie Kirk reading, go to the Cosmic Honey, subscribe, and go and check it out before viewing this live, all right? Because in this live, I'm going to talk about the reading, all right? I wish I would have had my other phone in front of me because we could actually listen to some of it. But it's so funny to me how all these little things that everybody was clowning me about. So y'all know I did a lot of readings. And when I was doing my readings, what were they saying when I was doing the readings? They was like, oh, she's lying. She's not a real reader. She doesn't know what she's talking about. She's just making shit up. And you guys are just going with it. La 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 la, la 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 la, right? You know, I was accused of making things up, you know? And that is exactly what has not happened, okay? The fact that I was accused of making things up, being a fake tarot reader, and I am just here to rub it in people's faces that none of that was true. Like, none of it was true. And it's so funny to me that I was right. Okay, it's so funny to me. So what I'm talking about is, okay, so for one, the director of the FBI, Kash Patel. So Kash Patel has came out and said that Empire, the record label, is under some type of investigation. Now, in the past, I did a reading on the owners of Empire Records, right? And so what did the owners of Empire Records decide they were going to do? They decided they were going to jump on the bandwagon to destroy my YouTube channels as well, right? Coach K, Coach P, all of them, right? Taking celebrities out, specifically rappers, taking them out and then cashing in on their royalties and everything after their death. I predicted this. I did a reading on all of them, and they all were upset with me, especially after Drakeo the Ruler was taken out, because to me, that was like the last straw. You know, the last straw really was PNB Rock. The way he was done so dirty. Okay? The way he was done so dirty. I also need for y'all to understand that Lil Durk is a part of all of this as well. All right? There's no doubt in my mind that Lil Durk has given up some information. But see, because see, what they thought what they were going to do is they thought they were going to end Little Dirk with the M for hire charges. And I want y'all to understand this because, you know, King Von is on that list. So King Von had some type of deal with Empire as well. And I don't think that he was ever really signed to Lil Durk. Now, I might be wrong, so excuse me if I'm wrong for saying this, but I want y'all to understand that this shit is deeper than what we think it is, right? So y'all know Lil Durk's been locked up for a while now, right? And see, they'll bring you in. They'll bring you in so that they can get the bigger fish, right? They'll bring you in just for that reason. I feel like they wanted to get Little Durk as a casualty, but they knew that he had information on Empire Records. They knew that he had information on Empire Records. They knew that. They knew that. They knew that. Okay? And I feel like some of the information has come from Lil Durk. All right? And if he is successful, then he will be released. And they will take on a RICO for Empire Records. All right? And so that is what is going on, in my opinion. Now, I could be wrong. You know, I'm not right about every single thing. I could be wrong, but I don't think I am. All right? When PNB Rock was unalived, I know that something told me, now I'm not going to say Little Durk had something to do with it because I don't know that. But Little Durk knows something. All right? And, you know, rightfully so, that people are getting found out. And so I warned people about this. All right? And they thought because they were rich or that they're celebrities, that they didn't have to listen to me. Oh, she's a nobody. Oh, she's just a psychic reader. She really fake. She really don't know what she's talking about. Well, I wonder how they feeling now. I wonder how they feeling now. The fact that they're having to eat those same words that they spoke up over me, right? Try to discredit my readings. But it's all coming out, baby. All of it. All of it's coming out. And this is what they were desperately trying to stop. They were trying to stop the truth from being told. They were trying to stop their secrets, their deepest, darkest secrets from being revealed. And that was never my intention. I was just literally pulling cards for entertainment, not knowing that the full truth was going to come out. So there has not been any charges brought up on Empire Records at this time. But Cash Patel is looking into it. And he really does need to look into it. Just because of how all of those rappers passed away, you know, and there were insurance policies that were collected upon. And that's on period. When I did a reading on Coach K and Coach P and all of them, it came out that that's exactly what they were doing. Okay? And that's exactly what's about to fucking happen. And not that I even wish this for people, but it's just the fact that people be thinking that they're rich. And so that gets them a pass on everything. And it doesn't. God is teaching these celebrities and these people that have money. He's teaching them that their money means nothing. You know? And they don't like it. They don't like it. God is letting it be known. It doesn't matter if you have $1 million or more in your account. I will put you on the same level as regular everyday people if you play with me. That's what God is letting be known. So Naziah, let's talk about Naziah since we've talked about Empire Records. So make sure y'all following that because the FBI is definitely investigating what happened with King Von, Drakeo the Ruler, PNB Rock, and so many other Empire Records artists that passed away unexpectedly. All right, under weird and uncanny circumstances. So make sure y'all follow that. So let's talk about Naziah Harris for a moment. First off, I just want to say that I am more than happy and more than elated that Naziah has received justice. I was one of the many readers that have been fighting for justice for Naziah. And I did several readings on Naziah's situation. And a lot of my readings were correct. All right. There were several readers and other people that were upset, okay, that I did readings on Naziah and they were in competition about it. And I always had let it be known. I'm not in competition. You know, I just want to find answers in what happened to Naziah. That's it. That was all it ever was for me. It was never about getting views and making money because I have my channel has not been monetized for 2.5 years. So it was never about money for me. And I just wanted people to understand that it came from a place of, you know, empathy and being sympathetic and loving and caring. The fact that I have my own children, the fact that I couldn't imagine how I would have felt as a mother if any of those things would have happened to my child, you know. And my family is not perfect, but I'm not going to speak on that. But what I will say is that I always was riding for Naziah, just wanting to know what happened to her so that she could rest. She deserved to rest. That little girl's spirit ain't been at rest because she wanted everybody to know the truth. And then here you have people trying to stop me from telling the truth, trying to discredit me because they wanted to be the #1 reader on Naziah's case when I didn't give a fuck about that. All right? I never gave a fuck about being the #1 reader on Naziah's case. You know? Now, I was right. And there were other readers that were right as well. I wasn't the only reader that was right. But see, I can say that because I'm a real ass bitch. All right? But I know for a fact that I was right about what happened to Naziah. And I'm still right today. And I am just so happy that she got her justice. She was going to get it either way because she deserved that. That baby didn't deserve none of that. None of that. And I was going to be one of the readers to tell the truth about what happened to her. I don't give a fuck about nobody else outside of that. What happened to that little girl? That was what was important to me. I'm a mother. And I have multiple children. So that really, really hurt my little heart when I seen what had happened to her. Okay? The fact that I received so much scrutiny and disrespectfulness for so many different content creators up on here, calling me a liar, questioning why I was doing so many readings on her as if they had the right to fucking do so. You know, it was that for me. But my whole point is just to say that I'm glad she got her justice. And although we don't know all the full details like we want to, all y'all have to do is go back to the readers that were telling the truth readings, and you will know exactly what happened. Okay? A lot of them was just reading for a check. A lot of them was just reading on Naziah because they wanted to get their face and their channel out there. My channel was already out there. People already had known me. So I didn't need to compete with a single reader for a single thing. because I had already solidified who the fuck I was here on YouTube. So I just wanted to make that clear too. But shout out to Nazaya Harris. Shout out to you, beautiful. She is resting. She is able to rest now. There's still something that bothers her. The fact that her remains have not been found. All right? That does still bother her. But knowing the individual that was involved in her murder is no longer here anymore, she is resting with that as of right now. So I just wanted to talk about Nazaya. What else is going on? Let's talk about Tyler Robinson. Let's talk about my Charlie Kirk reading. So I can't remember. I don't think I did a Charlie Kirk reading on here, like I stated in the beginning of the live. My Charlie Kirk reading is on my other channel, The Cosmic Honey. If you have not subscribed over there, I suggest you to go subscribe. Because if I do put out any new content, it will be on that channel. So I did a Charlie Kirk reading over there. And my reading was right. He didn't do it. He didn't do it. All right. So last month around sometime, I had came on here and I spoke about Erica Kirk and Nicki Minaj. How I just thought that it was so weird that these two had got together to have any type of fucking conversation. And I was pissed about it in a sense because I'm a fan. I'm a fan of Nicki Minaj. And it was disheartening to see her get on the stage with someone that's being accused of setting their own, you know what, up. Okay? And so it was weird for me. And I don't think it was just weird for me. I think it was weird for all of Nicki Minaj's fans. Still love her, but at the end of the day, it was weird. So when I spoke on that, all of a sudden my channel just started to get attacked tremendously. And we want to talk about lawsuits. We want to talk about lawsuits. Please don't make me sue you and get some of your politician money. All right? You know, you can't control what people say about you. You just can't. You can't control. I know you may like to, you know, because it hurts when people say things about you that are true. And you don't want the public to know. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, these people are weird as hell. And they think because they have money that that's going to save them. But that money is not going to save them in this season. Okay? No amount of money is going to save any of these celebrities, these elites in this season. And they need to know that going forward. Now, I'm not trying to scare anybody or fearmonger anybody. I'm just being real about what is going to take place. It's already taking place. So they have found that, now I don't know, this could be an April Fool's joke. It could be a joke because today is April Fool's. But I don't know because I think I've seen it on the news. So what they're saying is that the bullet does not match the rifle that Tyler Robinson was taken in with. Okay? It's on. I told y'all, whatever the fuck y'all did to Charlie Kirk, you're going to pay for that shit. Whoever the fuck was involved with what happened to Charlie Kirk, you're going to pay for that shit. I don't give a fuck who you think you are or who you are. You might be somebody that's very important in this world. You might be. But not after God get through with you for what y'all done to Charlie Kirk. I told y'all this months ago, and you wanted to silence me because I told this. God is not playing about his chosen people. God chose Charlie Kirk. He chose him for a seat that he was supposed to have. God, I told y'all this months ago when it happened to him, that God chose Charlie Kirk for a reason. And you evil, sadistic, malicious motherfuckers call yourselves intervening in what God had already ordained for Charlie. Now, I don't know this man, Sugar from shit. nor was I a fan. But I'm a chosen one. And chosen ones speak up for other chosen ones. And at the end of the motherfucking day, he's not here no more. So, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you. God ain't playing about Mr. Charlie Kirk. And he about to make a lot of people cry. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. God is not playing. He is, people get taken out all the time. But the way that Charlie was done on his way out of here was just so diabolical, so malicious, so fucking evil. And God he's going to clock it. Excuse my French. He's going to clock it, and he's already clocking it. So get ready. And I just want to say this because I talked shit last month to Candace Owens. And I'm going to tell you why I talked shit to Candace Owens last month. Because I felt like she was a part of attacking my channel. And I still believe that she was. And I want to say this, and that's because she was going live every time I go live. Every time I look up, she's live with me. She's trying to affect my views. I seen that. So that pissed me off, number one. Because you black and I'm black. We both black, intelligent women. You should be trying to uplift. But yet and still, you're not doing that. You were trying to hurt my channel as well. But I will say this. I told her, I said, I don't care if you don't like me. The feeling's mutual, bitch. I said that because I felt some type of way. But I did say something else. I said that if she don't leave me alone, that I was going to do a reading on how she helped sacrifice her friend. And I don't think that somebody would go as hard as they're going. I don't think she would go as hard as she's been going for Charlie if she has something to do with it, I went into it thinking, did she have something to do with what happened to him? And she didn't. And in my opinion, she didn't. Because I know that if I did something or if I helped set somebody up, then I most certainly wouldn't continue to keep speaking on them, right? I most certainly wouldn't do that. And the way that Candace has been going so hard for Charlie. Candace has been going so hard for Charlie Kirk. And so I was wrong about that. But see, it's the fact that I'm able to call out my wrongdoings, but other people aren't. And it's like they want you to admit when you're wrong, but they never want to admit when they're wrong. So I was wrong about that. Like I said, I don't think that if she had anything to do with what happened to him, that she would go as hard as she is going. And she's going hard. All right? And there are a lot of people that are upset about what happened to him. More than you know. And he's going to get his justice as well. Okay? Whether these individuals like it or not, God is going to get the glory out of this situation. Okay? And Charlie Kirk is going to go down in history. And it's going to be in a positive light. And the certain people that claim that they were writing for him, they're going to have absolutely nothing to do with it. So I just wanted to talk about those things. There's some other things that I want to talk about, and I'm thinking. It's so funny because when I'm not live, I can think about whatever it is I want to talk about. But then as soon as I get on live, I'm like, I can't think about what I wanted to talk about. But we covered Naziah. We covered Tyler Robinson. Oh, let's keep talking about that. So they've asked to basically hold the case for 6 more months. Okay. Like, what do? The case is dismissed. Am I right or wrong? If the bullet does not match the rifle, then aren't they supposed to let him go? Am I right or wrong? Am I right or wrong, y'all? Like, I just need to know. Let me say it one more time. If the bullet does not match the rifle, then aren't they supposed to let him go? They trying to hold this shit out for 6 more months. No, so you can come up with another lie? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry, baby. Y'all need to let him go. He didn't do it. He didn't do it. So what are you going to do now? It's time to go back to the drawing board. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. They fucked up when they touched Charlie. They fucked up. A lot of people are going to be being found out. A lot of these celebrities that y'all idolize. And I'm not saying that there's something wrong with liking your favorite singer or your favorite rapper. But some of y'all have done some really nasty things to people. And you believe that you're just going to go and live a fairy tale life after hurting others? Oh no, that's not how it works. You know, it's so funny how literally certain celebrities decided that they were going to destroy my channel and hire content creators to pay them and destroy them. That's a racketeering charge. So if you are a celebrity that paid a content creator to harass and stalk my channel or stalk me in any way, shape, form, or fashion, that's a racketeering charge. You pay them to harm me and do acts against me. Good luck to you, because everything is going to be coming full circle. Everything. Okay? And you're not going to like this next season. And it's not going to matter if you have $3.6 million or $9.8 billion. It ain't going to matter. None of that shit is going to matter. Whatever energy you put out against me and others, it is going to return to you. 1 gazillion, quadrillion, gazillion, a zillion times fold. And I am so excited for this. And it's so funny because I've watched certain celebrities and certain public figures that are in the elite. I've watched them get their ass handed to them purposely. And they know what's up. And we ain't got to talk about it, but we know what's up. We know what you did. And we know why you going through what you going through. You thought because you a celebrity that you just could be untouched. Nothing would happen to your ass. You thought because you're a public figure that you can't be touched. But God is dealing with these people on a grander scale. And I can honestly sit here with a straight face and say, you know what? I was right. And you know what? I don't give a fuck. You know, it's funny to me. It's like how they're all getting picked off one by one. You know? And it's funny. The fact that, and it's not even just what they've done with my channels and my social media. It's also what they've done to other people within the industry. And how they stepped on certain people to get where they are. And then they want to play the fucking victim like they didn't do things to certain people. You are being found out. No money, no amount of money or celebrityness is going to save you at this time. And that's what they need to know. It doesn't matter if you have 1 million social media subscribers. It doesn't matter how many fucking followers you have. It doesn't matter how much you have in your motherfucking bank account. The U.S. dollar has depreciated value. The U.S. has also been declared insolvent. So good luck to you motherfuckers. You feeling me? Good luck. You know, all this evilness that you people have been doing. God allow you to be blessed to have millions and millions of dollars, and then you take it and use it to hurt people. God forbid. Okay, like, and it's crazy. And it's crazy how everybody getting found out. Oh, well, we're gonna destroy her channel. Who do she think she is to read on me? Who you thinking you is now? Who you thinking you is? Let's also talk about how when y'all see a plethora of women get pregnant all at the same time in the industry. Let's talk about that real quick. So if y'all notice, we have so many celebrities that are pregnant at once. At first, I used to think that it was innocent, you know. Maybe they're all just getting pregnant around the same time. No, let me tell you what they be doing. So the individuals that are in the industry, some of them are dark witches, all right? And so they'll find a woman that they all don't like that has fertility, all right? They want her womb, right? So what will they do? They will set up some type of fake scenario surrounding this woman just so they can steal her fertility and her essence, right? So something might end up happening to that woman. And so they figure, well, she's not famous. She's not famous. Nobody knows this individual. So we'll just attack, and then we'll steal her vanity and we'll steal her fertility from her. And then we'll all use it to get pregnant from. So that's why when you see all of these women celebrities pregnant at once, they have stolen that essence, that vitality, that fertility from somebody's womb. And not to say that they can't get pregnant on their own, because they can't. But what are the odds that they all get pregnant around the same time? You know what I mean? It's definitely witchcraft that is involved in celebrity pregnancies. And not all of them, some of them. All right? So these group of celebrities that all just got pregnant at the same time. You're going to watch them have their babies and all of that, da-da-da-da-da. And then you're going to start to slowly notice that bad things are going to start to happen to them. Watch. And when it happens, don't say I told you so. All these little celebrity women that you see that's pregnant right now, watch how after they have these babies, something bad happened to each of them. And not that I want that for them, but they got to pay for the things that they have been doing. Whoever womb they took from, they got to pay for that shit. It's real live women that ain't here no more behind some of these things that these celebrity women did. And you got to pay for that shit. You know? And I want to let it be known. They need to know. I know they scared because when they all banded together to do certain things here, okay? Do these spells, these incantations, and all these weird things. They had to know that this energy is going to return to its rightful sender. And it's going to return. And I know they scared because they're watching their peers go through shit. And they know what they did too. And it scares the fuck out of them. And, you know, they can shut me up. They can try to destroy my channel. It's not going to stop the karma from being delivered. That's still on time, on schedule. Okay? Like, it's not going to stop. And it's not going to stop until they repent for what they've done. And I mean repent with their whole heart and actually mean it. Not repent because they don't want to get karma. No, you can't just go and repent because you don't want to go get karma. You got to repent and you got to actually mean it. And if you don't mean it, well, that's your ass. King Von gonna get his glory. Drakeo the Ruler gonna get his glory. PNB Rock gonna get his glory. And the rest of the men that are on that paper is going to get their glory. You don't get to just take people out because you money hungry and you need some fucking money. With your greedy ass. Nah. Now God is tired. He tired. He tired of the jealousy, the maliciousness, the lies. And I'm not talking about just with me. These people want to have control over everything. They want to have control over what you're saying, what you're doing, who you're doing it with, how you're doing it. When you don't have control, God is in control. He's going to show you that. He's going to show you how much he's in control. Y'all sit around and y'all speak bad about God. You ain't even got to speak on him, first of all. You ain't even got to stop speaking on my mans. Stop speaking on my mans. You ain't riding with the Most High. You shouldn't be speaking on him. Stop speaking on my mans. That's my El hitter. Okay, and he don't play when it comes to his chosen people. There were a lot of people that were taken out in such short time in the last 5 to 6 years that didn't deserve to get taken out. God had a plan for them. But evil have been overdoing their part. And that's what's going on. And that's why God is checking it. You noticing this happening to this celebrity. This happening to this celebrity. Well, stop fucking being evil. I'm telling you. Y'all, and then, like I said, these celebrity bitches that just, all of them pregnant at the same time. Y'all got to pay for whoever womb y'all stole from. You got to pay for that. And this don't just happen with celebrities. This happens in real life. You got women out here that can't have kids. If God didn't allow you to have kids, then it must be for a really good reason. And what reason that is, I don't know. And I'm not going to speak on it. But God knows. And you will come to know why as well. But instead of you accepting your fate, the fact that you can't have children, then you go and you get somebody else taken out and then take from their womb just so you can have a baby that God told you that you couldn't have. And you think that you just gonna live happily ever after? Girl, good luck. Good luck, boo. Good luck. Y'all bringing karmic babies into this world. Bringing babies into this world under karmic circumstances and situations. But yet you want to speak on other people's motherhoods. Some of y'all ain't even a real mother, a father to your children, but you speak on other people. Crazy work. That's crazy. But I wanted to just speak on all this. The fact that my name was dragged through the fucking mud over things that are coming out right now to be true. Oh, she's a fake reader. She don't know what she's talking about. Well, it's funny how everything have come to the light and everything has come true that I said, damn near. It's funny to me. And y'all do y'all research on PNB Rock, Lil Durk, and Empire, and King Von. Y'all do y'all research. I want y'all to know that Lil Durk and PNB Rock has songs together. I almost want to say that King Von and PNB Rock has some songs together as well. I want y'all to do y'all research on Lil Durk, PNB Rock, and King Von, and Empire Records. Now, y'all do know that Lil Durk is locked up right now, right? Okay, y'all just do the math. Y'all pay attention to what's going on right now. All right? They will bring you in to reel the bigger fish in. There's a bigger fish in this whole situation, and the bigger fish was Empire Records. The individuals at Empire Records said, oh, we're going to destroy everything that she got, and God is about to bring you to your knees. God is going to bring you to your knees. And then went and sold the company to somebody else overseas. You fucked up. Y'all fucked up when y'all did that right there. You made it look suspicious when you hurried up and did what you did, took all those rappers out, and then sold the company to somebody else. You made yourself look suspicious. And I really hope that y'all go down for what y'all did. Period. I really do. So I'm not going to make this long. I just wanted to talk about how, a lot of stuff is coming to the light. Everything is coming true. What I've spoken on in the past. I don't need a clap on the back. I don't need a kudos. I don't need none of that. I just wanted to put it out there like, yo, I literally was telling the truth the whole fucking time. When you have people out here speaking on my motherfucking name, speaking on my motherfucking channel, talking about, oh, she not telling the truth. When it's funny that everything that I said in my readings in the past is coming to pass right now. So who's the fucking fake reader around this bitch? I'll wait, bitch. I'll wait, because it ain't nothing fake over this motherfucking way. It ain't never been. Check my stats, bitch. Go back to my old readings and look. Go back to my old readings and look. At the end of the day, check my stats, bitch. Like I said, Tyler Robinson did not take out Charlie Kirk. And that's on period. Number one. Number two, Naziah got her justice. Number three, Empire is on for what y'all did to all of those rappers. And it's more. It's other situations that are happening to certain celebrities. And I'm not going to speak on them. Because I'm going to be suing some of these people. And I'm not going to speak on them. I'm going to speak on them at the right fucking time. Because there ain't no way that record labels and celebrities got together to destroy my channels. Along with entities, businesses, platforms. All got together and said, we're going to destroy her because she tells the truth. But y'all want to parade around these weird face looking ass bitches that's lying to these fucking people. And that's just facts. And oh, the bitches that can't show their fucking face. And it ain't got shit to do with looks. It got all to do with you're full of shit. And that's why you don't want nobody to see your face. You ain't seeing my face right now because I've been told to not show my face. But on every occasion, I've shown it in the past. When I did my readings. Okay? I've always been brave. And the nerve of these motherfuckers to think because they got more money than somebody that they can just step all on you and do things to you and it's not getting seen by the Most High. And I'm just watching all of you bitches getting picked off one by one for fucking playing with me and so many other people in this world. It's so hilarious to me. Ha ha ha, ha ha ha, ha ha ha, bitches. And y'all thinking, oh, this is not it. This is just getting started. The engine has just been started, honey. Poo pie. You fucked with the wrong person. I told you, bitches, you can fuck with anybody else in this motherfucker. Just don't fuck with me. And don't fuck with anybody that God has chosen to do a job here. Don't fuck with them. And you didn't fucking listen. You still wanted to keep going on. You wanted to show everybody that you're big and bad because you got millions of dollars that your ass ain't finna have if this US dollar crash, bitch. You're going to be on the same level as everybody else. Let the US dollar crash. You're going to be on the same level as everybody else. A poor, broke-ass, bum-ass bitch. And don't none of the other countries want our money. None of the other countries want our money. They have denounced the US dollar. Not every single country, but certain countries. So you're limited. Y'all are so fucking evil. Y'all trying to change history and shit. And God has already written what's going to happen. You can't change what God has already written is going to happen. You keep trying, and bad things are just going to keep happening to you and your people. At the end of the day, if you did bad to people, let it come out. Because you're going to go through way more shit trying to hide what you've done to others than just letting it come out and you receiving your karma and you going about your bitch ass life. There's so much more that I want to speak on, but I'm going to leave it right here. And for one, because I can't remember everything that I wanted to talk about. Because I really, really wanted to talk about Charlie Kirk. And I really, really wanted to talk about Naziah. You know, I really wanted to talk about them. And I really wanted to let it be known that, like, who the fuck did y'all think y'all was? Who the fuck did y'all think y'all was? I'm just trying to figure it out. Go look at all my readings. Go look at my King Von readings. I have King Von readings on this channel. Check them all out. I have Lil Durk readings on this channel. I did a reading on Empire Records. I don't know if that reading's still up, though. But all my day ones, remember, if it isn't still up. And they didn't like that so much. They didn't like that so much. They said they were going to do this and do that. And God is about to end you motherfuckers. I'm so excited. I'm so excited because that's exactly what y'all deserve. Evil, satanic motherfuckers. And then want to go around judging God's people. As if you have the right to go around judging God's people. Right? So just letting y'all know, it's going down. It's going to continue to go down. The Most High is on a roll. Because the wicked groundwork that has been laid, it has to be taken care of. Everybody got to get taken care of. All right? And there's other things that are coming out. Oh, let me speak about this. So, y'all know, I don't know if you guys know, I did a reading on Nancy Guthrie. They tried their best to hide my Nancy Guthrie readings. So I did a reading on her. That's also on the Cosmic Honey as well. And it's looking like what came out in her reading. It's looking like some of it was true. She still has not been found. I got a chance to sit down and watch Savannah Guthrie's last interview. And it was kind of sad. It was kind of sad because she was saying that, you know, she hopes that she is not the reason why this happened to her mom. And at the end of the day, nobody needs to blame in that family, in her family. Nobody needs to blame anyone for what has happened. You know, God allowed something to happen. And although, you know, it's a really bad thing, God allowed something to happen because everybody gets free will to make the decisions that they make for their life, right? And so God allowed this to happen to Nancy Guthrie because he wanted to expose some things. And he wanted to expose some people. And unfortunately, sometimes that's done through tragedies, things that happen to people. But I guarantee you, whoever did this, they're never going to be able to do it to anybody else again. And that's where it stands. And so, you know, they got every other reader. So they discredited my Nancy Guthrie reading on the Cosmic Honey, right? And they were just like, oh no, she's too right. So we're going to get all these other readers to do readings on Nancy Guthrie. And you want to know what's so funny? None of them found out anything that was significant. All of these readers, okay, well, we're going to discredit her Nancy Guthrie reading. And we're going to get all these other readers to come out with this and this and this. And none of them were fucking right. None of them. I don't give a fuck who they went and got. Okay? None of them were right. And it's so funny that my reading still stands. And so far, it looks like my Nancy Guthrie readings are lining up with what's going on with the case as of right now. You know? The fact that they went and got every other reading, every other reader. We're going to drown her out. And that's fine. But none of them were right about what happened to Miss Nancy. None of them. It didn't matter. It's not about views for me. But I know I was right about that as well. And that's all that really matters. The fact that I know that I'm right. The fact that the Most High knows that I was right. I don't have to look a certain way to the public. Fuck these bitches and these niggas. Straight up. Because motherfuckers really fake. And I'm just going to keep it real. Because I'm a real last bitch. Give a fuck about a nigga. Okay? Like, seriously. A lot of these just on here fake. These niggas on here fake. And that's just the truth. So I don't have to look a certain way to people that are fucking fake as hell. You feel me? I don't need a standing ovation. I don't need a motherfucking kudos. But I'm just making it fucking clear. I'm the motherfucking GOAT around this bitch. Like I said I was. A long time ago. You could change your name to Goats and Goldie and all that. That still ain't gonna make you the GOAT, bitch. What work have you put in on this motherfucker? What work have you put in on YouTube? None. Doing live questions and readings to smoke crack and meth. Okay? But then you want everybody to praise you. For what? For being on drugs? Come on now. And then to try to discredit me. When I'm the one that paved the way for a lot of bitches that's on here right now. That's what be killing me. The fact that first they laugh at you. Oh, first it was so funny. Oh, she crazy. You know, she's just crazy. She ain't no psychic. I know her outside of YouTube and, you know, excuse me. She crazy. It ain't nothing psychic about her. But it was all funny until I started telling people the truth about themselves. It was all kiki kaka until I started telling them shit that I couldn't have known. You feel me? Then it wasn't funny no more. So then after they laughed at me and then I proved them to be wrong for laughing at me, then it went from, well, we gonna try to discredit her. We gonna try to say this and this and that about her. It started with the Lauren bitch. It started with her. Came out of motherfucking nowhere. Didn't never know this bitch sugar from shit. Almost as if somebody definitely hired her to act like we was in beef with each other. Cause I swear I didn't know that bitch. I did not know her. And I was so fucking confused on how the fuck and why the fuck she had made a video about me. It started with her lame ass. Trying to discredit me. But can't none of them bitches sit with me. And the only way they could sit with me was to get people to hack and stalk and harass. You could get people to stalk and harass, but I'm still right, bitch, and you still wrong. Okay? When you get through. At the end of the motherfucking day. I'm still right, and you bitches is lying and wrong. And that's what it boiled down to. I love to do what I do. I'm not just going to get on here and put out motherfucking content just because I want a motherfucking check. It's not about that for me. It's about being real and authentic. You feel me? And if I feel like I can't be real, or if I feel like it's not the right time, or I've been specifically told it ain't the right time to release shit, then I just don't release it. I don't have to be on here every single day in y'all face. I would like to be, but hell, at the end of the day, life is life. We all going through shit. You could say, oh, I'm fine. I'm doing great and all this. If you are doing great, you won't be in a month or two. At the rate that this war is going and all that. We ain't in good shape. And it's the fact that people still be worried about the wrong shit. You know, that's what it is for me. And in this season, and in last season, I have been just ecstatic because I've watched so many people receive karma for speaking on my name. Some of the biggest witches in hip hop. Okay? Some of the biggest witches and warlocks in hip hop for speaking on my name. For trying to destroy my shit. For hiring bigger content creators than myself to destroy my channel. I watch all they ass get karma. And I'm still watching. And I fucking love it. Okay? I fucking love it. I do. Because it just let me know that God always had my back. All along. God always had my back. And he told me this. Like, I got your back. God always had me. That's what it let me know. The fact that things have happened to people after I told them to stop fucking playing with me. And how they was laughing and they thought that shit was funny. Especially these rich people that got money. And it's hilarious to me how they ass toe up and ate out the motherfucking frame for playing with me. And I'm just so excited that for the next phase of people that shit finna start happening to. Because he just going down the list. They wanted me to know that they had a list, right? They wanted me to know so bad that they had a list. I remember that. A few months back, somebody came up under my comment section and they said that I was on the list. And what did I tell them? And I said, and you're on God's list. Didn't I tell them that? You on God's list. And they thought that I was just playing. They thought that what I said was wrong. But I was so fucking right. And it's fucking hilarious to me. Because they're getting that ass toe out the frame. Okay? For even things that they did to other celebrities and other people. They getting that ass toe out the frame. And it ain't finna stop now. Because who the fuck you thought you was feeling like? You know? You don't get to do these evil things and nothing happens to you. So just know that if you're an evil person and you pride yourself on being evil, just know that it's going to return to you eventually. And so when it does, don't act surprised. Don't blame your victims and say that it's your victim's fault because you going through what you going through. No. You put out bad, that's what you gonna get. You put out good, then that's what you gonna get back to. Everything is coming full circle, and I love it. And these readers too, they getting it too. These readers as well. Every time she attacked my channel, something bad happened. Every time her and her man speak on my name, something bad happened to them. Every time. This is what I prayed for. That every time anybody speaks on my name in a negative light, that they be condemned. I pray for that. I pray for that. So every time you choose to speak on me, attack my channel, harass me, I pray that you would be condemned every time you do that. Period. So if you're noticing that things are different, oh, you can't just speak on my name no more. Oh, you just can't do shit like this and do that and nothing's gonna happen. Yeah. My spiritual team is in the motherfucking building. Get used to it.